I'm sitting here thinking about. I keep thinking about that message I seen with Cat talking about Cat talking about this cloning and stuff. It is, it's real and it's deep, but it's like uh now that I've been exposed to it, now that because I don't even think my video go online. That's why I do them however I want to do them now, because I don't think nobody see it anyway. So I don't try to really limit it or edit nothing like I used to. I just let it fly. But uh, I realized something, bro. I realized like I realized like uh, I realized like um when he was talking about that cloning stuff and all that stuff. When he was talking about that cloning stuff and all that stuff, I realized I was like, man, that stuff is big and well known, and it's overly done now. It's like it's too late for anybody to try to figure it out. It's popular. But I'm gonna be real with y'all. It's like it done contaminated the industry. It done contaminated social media. So it's almost like we forced to go back. When I think about Genesis, I guess y'all be like, why you? I'm not biblical. It's just that everything revolve around. It ain't even religion, bro. It's like everything revolve. It's like them books God obviously wrote. This world obviously belong to God. And it's like literally, if you want something to work right in this world, in this earth, when it comes to nature and all that, at the end of the day, you need nature with about everything. No matter if you working on cars, you need nature. You working on electronics, you need nature. You need nature regardless. Nature is the first source of energy. You know what I'm saying? You have to cipher the original energy from nature itself. So it's like Genesis. When you think about Genesis, then you finna go back. You going back, right? You would go back to the natural order of things. How did you live before technology and all that? We look at it like, oh, the world finna boom and Revelation, and we finna go back. That ain't what it's talking about. It's talking about, from what I'm experiencing, because the rural areas get the bad stuff first. From what I'm experiencing, it's like everybody being contaminated. That's why I keep talking about contamination. It could be an illness, it could be an STD, but it can also be a normal illness, because where I'm looking at, seeing create contamination. So it's like a car. You drive down the road, your filters get clogged up. It's gonna start causing problems on your car. You might have an oil, you might throw a rod, you might have a head gasket leak. You know what I'm saying? Uh, 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 anything. So it could cause all these problems. That's what I was telling my pop, bro. I said, it's like this situation, bro. They got these people in a situation where they sacrifice me for $1. And I feel sorry enough for them to do the test for them to get, so they could get the money. Because ain't no jobs around here, and these people already was struggling bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? So to introduce something like that to somebody, and it's part of that cloning stuff he was talking about. All that's one format, all of it. So I'm like, man, uh, what was I saying? So I told my pa, I said, look, no, what I tell him? What was I talking about? I don't know what was I saying. Got to flame my hair. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, they contaminated. Oh, there's some other stuff going through my mind. I had to move it out the way. They contaminated a lot. They contaminated a lot, and it's to the point now that people got to withdraw. I think they already been doing it. Like the big dogs, a lot of the big dogs ain't really dealing with that social media no more. And it ain't gonna be a problem with me. I just been on it for 7 years, 8 years, 15 total, trying to figure it out. But 7 years stuck, you know, on it. And I just realized, like, when something get contaminated, and it's contaminated, the industry is contaminated right now. Everything is. And it's like, it's got to be filtered out. And once it get like that, you got to fall back off of it. And if we want jobs and stuff to start back growing, land and stuff to get right, and, you know, just start back doing natural stuff, you go back to Genesis. So people look at Revelation and all that. It really ain't extravagant. It really ain't as they could get there. It's according to seals. But these seals, when these seals get to cracking, we get to fix the stuff. We get to change it. You probably won't make it down to all the seals. If you make it down to all the seals, I think it'll get really dramatic. But I don't think that's possible. Not in this Mayberry Earth. The whole Earth to me look Mayberry. I don't think that's possible. I think that would be for a more futuristic type of Earth. That would probably be possible. Not for this right here. This is, I don't know what this is. But I don't know what this is, bro. But it's like, it's a lot of people investigating this and investigating that. I hear this stuff in my head, y'all. You gotta ignore me. There's a lot of people investigating these people that have been stealing secretly. Like I said, bro, if I called you in my energy, I didn't call you. God was already watching you. But anyway, so, I guess y'all like, look at that shirt. Shirt tight, ain't it? That shirt shrunk. God darn it, it's shrunk. And it's my work shirt. I work in it, so it'll be alright. It's shrunk. I can't afford to get no other clothes get messed. But anyway, I guess y'all like, he got that tight shirt on, and it's pink. It's alright. You ain't gonna do that, but what you gonna do about it? Shit. I can hear people, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. Y'all probably ain't saying that though. Not with the way clothes is today. I ain't been out forever though, boy. I ain't been out the house in almost 10 years. I've been stuck for 10. Thank God it's almost old. That's why when them girls was out there talking junk, when them car readers was talking junk, talking about, when them car readers was talking junk, talking about, yeah, you did, yeah, I don't trust none of them, really. I don't trust nobody. I got fake people do the right thing. I feel like they know the doppelgangers. They don't know me. You know what I'm saying? But that's how big it is. Like, they don't even let you. It's like somebody got a system set up to where you create something and they watch you create it and they jump off of you and eat your stuff, and it's legal. I'm talking about it's legal. It's like y'all out there talking about, you think there's a clone? And the show that I'm talking about with Cat is old. Been old. I mean, the thing started moving like it was jumping. But cloning is real. Overly cloning and real, asking if cloning is real is this absolutely ridiculous. They got a franchise for cloning. Like, literally. They sit around, watch you in boxes and bottles and do your thing, and they jump off you and live as you. So what's gonna happen is that people gonna just get off, and it's almost like the social media doing it on purpose. It's not social media. It's like the entertainment world doing it on purpose, so people could just get out of it. Just get out of it. Because it's like Revelation. Let's say Revelation here. Revelation really is going to teach us the basic principles of life, like the way we supposed to be, the natural ways and the order of things. And you're going to learn it through getting your ass whooped. Let's just be real about it. You're going to learn it through getting your ass whooped by life. And when you do learn that, cause I'm finna get off here. Like I said, thankfully that man gave me a job. I can move around now. I'm finna give y'all a little check today. I feel sorry for y'all. I ain't gonna lie, bro. But they shouldn't have did that here in this rural area. We already didn't have much. But so what I'm trying to say is that so it's like the rapture. Okay, the rapture. I know now for a fact I know for a fact people are being raptured. I know for a fact people are being raptured. I know for a fact the universe is at auctions. I know for a fact that they buying human vessels with oil. I know that for a fact. I keep saying that because it's amazing. I know that for a fact. Out of 100%, 30% of what I went through was absolutely horrible. Horrible and disappointing. But the rest of it was outstanding. And the rest of it was absolutely outstanding. It's like I learned about this world, bro. It's like I ain't got no question. I ain't got no questions of what we here for. That ain't one of my questions. I ain't got no questions on I probably got one question. I just ain't never asked it. And I know a little bit, but I just ain't asked it because I know a little bit. And that's how to build a pyramid, but I kind of already know. I just want to add to see if I was right. And I ain't got no questions on, it's just, I got the answers to what I need to get the answers for, bro. I'm telling you, I got the answer. It ain't no mystery. Earth ain't no mystery to me no more. There's nothing here that's a mystery. What we was here to do, like I said, pyramids, no. It's just, I got the answer to all that. Probably wrote it down somewhere. But I told y'all something new. I know y'all don't know about that. Literally, they're taking oil. Right now, it's a rapture. It ain't, I ain't gonna say that part. But right now, it's been like this now since 2018, 2017 probably. And the universe is purchasing vessels. And your vessel gotta go through certain things, do certain things to appease the universe. And they purchasing vessels with oil. And I figured it out because I think my flame vessel was in this like the last lifetime, and she is owned by a different energy or whatever. That vessel is, not her. The vessel is. I think my flame over there is Michael the Archangel wife. O'Reilly. That's why I don't deal with her. But he gonna take up for her. As bad as she is, he gonna take up for her. It's bad. Well, it's only because I'm in that dark night of the soul. But when you can see that spiritual realm, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. That's why she's so bad, old devil. That's why I call her my devil booty. They try to say I treat her bad. I don't treat her bad. I ain't never treated her bad. She done came up to me and told me stuff that she done to me, and I said, that's all right. I ain't never treated her bad, ever. But, I mean, we got into it when we first met, because she was in my space and I didn't know her. Now, you don't just come in nobody's house and think you don't live. But anyway, I didn't know. I'm like, get out of my house, loser. Get out of the house already. Who are you? I own this. I am you. Just talk so crazy. I am you. Get out of my face. But you know, anyway, so so it's like you gotta go back to Genesis. So in order for you to go back to Genesis, you go back to Genesis. After the rapture. So it's like that option is the rapture. Okay, Revelation cleaning up. Okay, the world is, as we know it, is ending, fading out. It ain't no big deal. It's just you fading out because everybody's sinning. It's like everybody living like they're cool with sin, right? Like it's nothing really disciplining you in that department. That's because it might not be. Because everything done been done. Maybe. I ain't saying that for sure. Matter of fact, I was wrong for saying I shouldn't have said that. I'm in this box. I'm in purgatory. I don't know how it is on the outside. I just know in here it's kind of different. It's a little different. It's way different. It's like you don't want to know how it is in purgatory. But so it's like you go into Genesis. It's like the revelation gonna remind you that we can't live off of technology alone. We can't live off of this and this and this alone. We need nature. We need this. We need that. We need this. And it reminds us about where we originally come from. And how that's going to happen is that you get out there and you start getting on all these drugs, you start getting contaminated and all that stuff and having a lot of sex. And even the sex be painful. Well, you're going to get tired of that. You're going to get tired of that. And you're going to get tired of, well, you're just going to get tired of that. And you're going to look for another soil. I'm telling y'all this because I'm finna get off. I got to move different because this been going on for too long. 17. And so, I'm trying to help y'all out so y'all can clean yourselves up, man. Or at least do somewhat, sort of. But like I said, I don't never do this for long. This is as long as I ever stay like this. Normally I go out and work for 2 or 3 years, and then I have to put myself in solitude for 2 years and build myself up. But this time it was the opposite. Well, not even the opposite. This time I had already worked for 15 years, and I ain't put myself in no solitude. Somebody did a lot of witchery, warlock stuff, blah 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 blah, and that shit lasted for about 10 years tops. So I was forced to. The 2 years that I normally do this to my life, I just went on ahead and did it this whole time. And just sit back and watch the attacks. Because it's like when you're in your higher self, you see everything. You know everything, you see everything. But you can't stay there to live, though. It get to a point where you gotta live. When you're in your higher self, you really ain't doing nothing. You're just observing, basically. So you going back to Genesis. So when you go back to Genesis, too many people done stole stuff. Like I got nephews and cousins and stuff. They keep taking my stuff, and I'm not gonna keep going back and forth. And it's like it's part of that little thing they talking about. They done made a franchise out of cloning. That's over with. Ain't nothing. That's the thing, bro. Anybody you could be talking to is probably a doppelganger of the original. Anybody, no matter who you are. So and that right there alone is gonna push people off social media, push people out of the entertainment world and back into their own life. Cause when you get back into Genesis, you in gardens, you at home, you doing stuff where you see your family. You know that's your family. You know this your garden. You know that's that. You might even like me. I realized something from watching this painting and watching this TV. I realized probably before TV even existed, they probably watched paintings. And that's why painting is so, and scrupple and all that is so powerful. And all that computer did was took that articulate ability from us and we put it in that computer. But I'm starting to realize if I had a nice house, I would make, instead of putting a big old TV up, I would put a board on it. I forgot what they call them, and draw on it. and just sit there and watch it and take my time drawing on it. I might have a little computer right here, just do what I'm doing now, you know, watch some old radio and stuff like that. And the other dude, he part of the tree too. Watch both of them. They pretty, all of them good. I wonder if they still doing stuff. I'm on this old network. So with that being said, I'm finna swap it up. I need to fix my truck bad, man. I don't want no new car. I want to work on my car. I ain't that kind of person, bro. I want to fix my truck. I want to fix what I got. I know what I got. But yeah, so that's all y'all got to do. To me, that's what revelation really is. I mean, it could get to the extreme stuff we hear about, but it might not, because from what I'm witnessing, it's like it's taking you. From what I'm witnessing, it's taking you to. It's disciplining you through hardship and pain. Like I know for a fact, it's some people I know for a fact going through a lot of pain just to continue to stay sexually active. I know that. So with that being said, I know a lot of people like that. So with that being said, male and female. With that being said, that's an example of them getting pushed to better themselves and to cleanse themselves and to heal themselves, because that's the only time it's gonna feel better again. You know what I'm saying? So the same thing with that's what Revelation. Then you're gonna rotate from Revelation into Genesis. And what I mean by that is Genesis is gonna be a start over point. You're gonna have to be cleansed to get into Genesis, obviously. You're gonna have to be clean to get into Genesis. And I need a break. You're gonna have to be cleansed to get into Genesis. So it's like Revelation gonna turn you until you cleanse enough, or it's gonna kill you. And then Genesis gonna start. Genesis gonna be birth from pain, bro. Like birth pains, like a woman. I'm glad I did this too, though, but I'm tired of it now. Though. It's getting boring. It's overwhelmingly boring. So it's time for a break. Thankfully, God sent that guy by here, and I can go get me a job and work with him for a while. If I don't start using my hands and stuff, I'm gonna go crazy, bro. I'm gonna go crazy. Not for real. But for real. I'm gonna go crazy. I gotta do something different.